Huh. Well, hey there, Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokémon Emerald version. In the last episode, we got here to... This is one of the routes, I guess. And... I was looking for a Pokémon to add to my team. This wasn't it, but I also had the epiphany. I know I had this whole discussion of like, oh, but there's Pokémon that like I want to get and stuff. And like, I want them to, you know, I want to get them later and stuff. I don't know. But then like I want it to be stricter and limiting and get less things willy-nilly and stuff. So I was gonna limit it, like, everything I get to groups of 6, so like there's 6 main team members, and I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna get a 7th one, but if I get a 7th one, that'll open up doors for 5 more. In between episodes, I realized that I am going to be getting at least one legendary Pokemon in this game. At least one. Just on the simple fact that every game gives you a Master Ball, so it would be a waste not to get at least one. Which does end up opening the door for 5 of the Pokemon, so why not? While I have this Lotad here, why not? Cool. Alright. I like Lotad. This Pokemon lives in ponds with clean water. It is known to ferry small Pokemon across ponds by carrying them on the broad leaf of it on its head. What will I name her? I have an idea. What was the Lotad's voice actor in the anime? Because I really like the Pokemon anime, and it just amused me. Here we go. Casey Rogers. Also voiced Max and Ash. Alright, Casey. You now have a Lotad named after you. Okay. That was not at all what I was expecting to get. Let's see if I can get another one. Another Pokemon, because that was not what I was looking for. Ah, here we go. Took you long enough. Alright, let's do a simple pound. Here's the Pokemon that I've been looking for. 4% chance! I looked it up. Oh, and there's a doorbell. Ringing along. That's like, get my lucky chance. Alright, here we go. Now we have the team member that I was looking for. The Feeling Pokemon. A Ralts has the power to sense the emotions of people and Pokemon with the horns on its head. It takes cover if it senses any hostile... That's a horn coming out of that green thing? I guess? Alright. Give a nickname to the captured Ralts. Yes. I'm tempted to name it something related to doorbells because of the doorbell that was ringing. How about Bell? That works. Alright. I'll go heal up my Pokemon. And now we can get started with the episode proper. I mean, I guess, yes, sure, the episode has already started, but... yeah, I don't know, I've been recording for 10 minutes, but now it's actually gonna, you know, stop being like, oh, I'm gunning around and trying to get stuff. Alright, let's see what our new team members are like, personality department-wise. Casey is also careful, and has Rain Dish, slight HP recovery in rain. Belle is sassy, and passes on status problems, meaning that, if Belle gets paralyzed or something, the opponent also gets paralyzed automatically, which is actually a really good ability, I think. At least from my casual standpoint. I don't know, maybe there's some weird hidden ability that I don't understand how those even work that makes Ralts, like, much better or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm probably not going to be doing too much with KZ. I just have her for the sake of having her. But Bell here, I am interested in using up. I don't think Bell's going to be a final team member. I think he's going to be a little bit more like Raiden was, where, like, just a useful psychic type to kind of have around. I've been using a lot of psychic types, though. Like, over the years, there's Zyto. You have no moves. Okay. Maybe we should let KZ try something, actually. I think KZ at least has, like, a tackle move. Ow. He's got Astonish. What does Astonish do? Not much. This is gonna be a thing? If Wurple uses String Shot again, I think KZ can win this. Just barely. By the skin of her body, I guess. There's another Wurple. Okay. Well, let's send Bell back out so Bell can get some experience. So maybe he can actually get a freaking move eventually. And Chalo's going to come back out at this time. This is nice to be playing. I just feel really nostalgic doing this and existing here and playing this and just feeling this, like the layout here, like the colors, the UI, it's just so very nostalgic, and I like that. I appreciate that and enjoy that. It makes me feel good. Alright, are you a trainer, buddy? Little kid? Fwa 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 fwa! He's not. Alright. You're a trainer! Oh no! Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. Well, I mean, I guess in this universe, I suppose, that's what makes sense. Youngster Alan, and your Zigzagoon. Alright, Shayla, get back out here. I'm already doing the whole switcheroo thing. That's a good sign for this game to come. So, what are you guys' opinion on Gen 3? Because I feel like this is one of the generations that's kind of like... I guess the best way to describe it is hit or miss. Like, I usually see people either adore it to death, or really utterly despise it, without much in between. So it's just kind of odd. Also, maybe I shouldn't, because Shayla's gonna be weak to the flying type, so if there is a flying type move that this Tailo has, like Peck, I don't want to give him a free shot on me. Okay. We're good to defeat the Tailo. I like Tailo. Tailo is cool. We should go heal up, probably. I don't know how close we are to the next area. Also, berries have names now. They're not just Paralyzed Cure, or Poison Cure, or whatever. And on the one hand, those names were more useful for, like, on a gameplay standpoint, but on the other hand, these are a little probably more sensical as, like, actual in-universe names and stuff. So basically, Oran is health. They heal 10. They're the health restoration berries. And Pecha, I believe, is poison? Pretty certain it's poison. I don't think it's paralysis. It's one of the two, but I'm pretty certain it's poison. No, I just healed it. I was just mashing the button. Okay. Let's move on. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Oh, who are we gonna have to fight now? Another Lotad. Lotad. That's kind of like what the Lotad in the anime sounded like. Just like Lotad. I don't know. It's the best I got. I don't remember anything about the Lotad in the anime, just that I remember it amusing me. Which I suppose that's a good memory to have. Good, fun, nostalgic amusement. I can always appreciate that, you know? Oh my god, you're astonishing me with how slow you're making this battle. Thank you for critically, Chalo. That's much appreciated. Alright, Belgird level 5. Do you have a move now? No, you don't. Cool beans. Oh, you're a trainer too. I think I'm gonna cut you out, little miss, woman, person. I don't know. Great description there, me. Little miss, woman, person. Lastiana is her name. Shayla grew to level 10. Yay! And a new Pokemon, Shroomish. Shroomish is another Pokemon I would be interested in using someday. Especially if I didn't have a grass type already. Shroomish is cool because he's a little mushroomy thing, and he evolves into another cool thing later on. Called Breloom, and it's like this dinosaur-ish mushroom thing, and I like it a lot. And so it would be cool to have, but I already have a grass type in Chalo here, so I don't really need another one, even though I already have another one thanks to Lotad, who is water grass. But I mean, he has the water part down, so yeah. Battles in the early Pokemon game are really tiringly tedious, because it's just like, nobody can really do anything, so it's just, you're mashing things, and like, all the other Pokemon have like Growl and Leer and stuff, and it's just like, you're just wasting time. I just want to keep going and move on with my life. Petalburg City. Hello, Dad. If it isn't Ulti, so you're all finished moving in? I'm surprised you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see, you're with your Pokémon. I guess you're gonna become a trainer like me, Ulti. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokémon, please. Huh? Oh, you're right. You're Wally, right? I'm gonna go stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokémon along. But I've never caught a Pokémon before. I don't know how. Huh, I see. Ulti, you heard that right. Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches the Pokémon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokémon. Wally received a Zigzagoon. Oh, wow, a Pokémon. I'll give you a Pokéball too. Go for it. A single Pokéball. Oh, wow, thank you. Ulti, would you really come with me? And now we get a forest catching tutorial. For this kid. Yay! Ulti, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! And he finds a Ralts on his first try. What a lucky boy. Hey, that's illegal. Ralts only appear at level 4 in this route. I looked it up. You're catching a fake Ralts. Hacker. He's a hacker. Wally's a hacker. He's hacking his own reality. Also, this is all AI controlled. We're not doing anything right now. This is just a thing that's like, hey, Do you know how to catch a Pokémon? I don't know if you do, so in case you don't, here's how you do it. And it's like, I don't know. Crystal didn't do this. Crystal let you skip this. But I suppose this was the new generation, Ruby and Sapphire and stuff. But then this is the Emerald version, the definitive version, the one that you're kind of supposed to get afterwards, so it's like... It just seems a bit silly. And it only gets sillier from here. So, did it work out? Thank you. Yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Thank you for coming along with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Ulti. Goodbye, Wally. Now, Ulti, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City, beyond this town. There, you should channel the... Channel? You should channel the gym leader, Roxanne. Let her possess your body. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Ulti. But that's only after you become stronger. Okay. Excuse me. Let me guess, from the way you're dressed, are you a Pokemon trainer? Ellipses. Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that... Maybe I just like to be clean. You ever think of that? Cleanliness is important. Cleanliness is important for your good health and comfort. Dirtiness is bad and stupid. You're either a rookie trainer or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry to have taken your time. Okay, thank you, random sunglasses dude. Goodbye. Route 104. Apparently there's a beach here. Let's go into the grass. We're really going to be filling out our team here because there's another Pokemon here that I want to grab. That we will be seeing. So that's nice. I'm just gonna cut this out because it's just gonna be me killing a thing. Well, here's a new Pokemon. It's a Wingull, but I'm not gonna be using it because, well, number one, I've already tried to use a Wingull before, and number two, it's not actually the most useful. Because if you get a water type in this generation, you want one that can learn all the HMs for it, and Wingull can't. So, yeah. Sorry, but a water type that can't learn all the moves, all the HM moves that you need at any point, was basically always going to be useless. So sorry, Wingull. Here we go. Here's who I'm looking for. A Tailo. I did say I liked them, after all. I've always had kind of just this nice little fascination with Tailo, I suppose. Just, like, an appreciation. I used to have plushies of these guys. I had little plushies of Pokemon that I used to play with back in the day. Which ones did I have? Tailo was one of them. I had all the starters, Trico, Chicken, Mudkip. I had a Tailo, I had a Corphish. Corphish was cool. I had an Azumarill. I remember, like, my mom was always worried that his tail was gonna come off. Is it Azumarill or Azurill? Whichever the small one is, because I always can get them confused. The one that bounces on its tail, not the one that stands up. The little one. The baby one. I had that. Did I have a 7th? Possible I had a 7th. I remember having... I had 2 Pikachus and a Meowth as well, but they were not like Gen 3. They were like a different set of plushies. I had a very, very, very tiny Snorlax. This isn't working. I think that's all I had. That's all I can remember. At least as far as, like, the Pokemon plushies are concerned. But yeah, like, that's part of why I actually really liked it. The plushie I had was so smug looking. He just, like, turned off to the side. His tail, his wings weren't stretched up. It's just, like, I loved it. I loved it. So yeah, I guess because of that, it's kind of like I've always had this just appreciation for Tailo. So now I can use one. Tailo was caught. This is gonna be our first bird Pokemon. Just like flat out regular regional bird. Because we didn't use Pidgey or Spearow, and we didn't use Hoot Hoot or Noctowl. I mean, I guess we had Xatu, but that's more like a special bird, I guess. So this is gonna be my first bird. Although it is small, it is very courageous. It will take on a larger Skarmory on an equal footing. However, it will weakens if... Oh, its will weakens if it becomes hungry. Okay. I was gonna be like, what is that grammar? But no, I just misread it. Its will weakens. Like, will as in the noun. Like, will to go on, will to continue. Alright. So, I've had a tradition. A semi-tradition, I guess. Of naming my birds in my personal playthrough of Pokemon games after flowers. Because in my personal playthrough of Soul Silver, I had Clover, the Skarmory. In my personal playthrough of Moon, I had Tulip, the Toucanon. There was another one that that is not coming to mind right now. I don't know why it's not coming to mind, but it isn't. Come on. What other bird did I have? It's more than just them. I know there's a third one. Alright, I had Shamrock. Shamrock the Archeops in my Black playthrough. And coming to think of it, I think it's just a tradition with my female birds, because my male birds have all just kind of been whatever. I had Farf, Talonflame in my Y playthrough. I had... I don't remember what my Pelipper, my Wingull and Pelipper was in Omega Ruby before I got rid of it. And obviously there's Origi. Origi the Xatu. Origi the Natu. So now it just becomes a question of what do I name this bird? What's a good flowery name? How about Lilac? I know that there's a certain dragon in a certain game that I wasn't fond of also with that name, but it's a flower. So, whatever. It's not named after that. I'm going with Lilac. Alright. So now I got a nice, useful bird. Everything that I have is like very low level right now. Rash nature. Ups attack if suffering. That is certainly an ability. Alright. I think it'll be easier to level her up though, because compared to Belle, at least frickin' Lilac has moves! At least Lilac has moves! Anyways, I've been recording for 36 minutes, but I have no idea how long this actually has been, because I just spent like 7 minutes just trying to come up with a name. So, oops! Anyways. I guess to be on the safe side I can end the episode. I don't know. There's a Pokeball over there, but I can't get it from down here. Oh, hello! We were just talking about your friends. Your upper and lower half. You're the in-between one. You're the one I don't necessarily care about. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I guess I'll kill you and then end the episode. That seems fair enough. Murder a Meryl. All he's doing is defending himself. Well, now he's doing something. I will peck the orb until it pops like a balloon. Jam your beak right into her. Take charge, Lilac. Become the smug bird that we all know you will. That seaside cottage is where Mr. Bridie lives. He was once a mighty sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Congratulations to him. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, we're gonna continue down on this route and do stuff. See you guys then!